they're going to run the double initiator with the fade, and then of course Scuba on the Cypher. So kind of a stock standard comp here for NRG, whereas Gen.G does kind of run something a little bit off kilter with the Viper and with the Deadlock.
One team from Pacific forward, Sentinels, has just fallen in the previous set at Paper X's hands. We'll see if Pacific are going to have NA's number here today, or if NRG can be the difference maker. Trying to continue to advance forward. To grab that off the rip, lot of scaling forward. Relay bolts go flying. That's Foxy9 stunned up dead. Quick swing though as Texture arrives. Himself over, finds the kill, trades it back immediately.
Yeah, you can see though, even though Foxy dies there, he buys a little bit extra time with his util for the rotations to come through. Sam gonna get the kill there on the Munchkin. Texture is paranoid, has to back off.
Quick little reposition, but it looks like it's all of NRG. So he's scrambling here to reposition, sliding back away from this A site.
To work with, he's gonna tuck himself into this corner. Are they gonna be ready?
Commonly used position here. The Haunt's gonna have to be cleared. Holds his own for one. No real chance to try to swing back out of here, so he does eventually get taken down. Obviously, Texture gonna be able to sprint over very quickly.
30 seconds left.
Sheriff in hand. 2v3. Trying to see if they can stop NRG moving up this pistol round, but damage going to be suffered. Swing in, looking for the headshot. Can't quite make it happen. It's going to be a minor connection there onto Ethan.
There.
Scuba firing off that shot with the Ghost. Does alert Texture. They're playing in that spot, but eventually they're just able to overwhelm. Brock collecting a 3K. NRG get the pistol.
Yeah, great start here for NRG. A bit of util here to start.
Stock it.
A little bit of additional weapon here as well as Karan able to hold things down here at Alley. Going to be forced backward as Texture going to get dropped. Ethan at decent range. You can find him there with the stinger, but Karan
Spike
still here with a vice
A.
grip on this position of the map. Foxy will swing in, but Scuba not going to be anticipating that second layer. Munchkin then arrives, and in the end, it's going to be a very fast round. Gen.G laying out the anti-bonus nicely. Just going to be 2 players lost.
Yeah, just winning some big battles there, especially Ash on the backside. Coming in, everybody's gonna have full rifles across the board. Couple regen shields. A little bit of contestion here early. NRG turning up the pace, but Relay Bolt gonna back him off. Texture gonna be the one holding elbow.
Nightfall now online though for Brock.
Bring them down.
Big tool available for him. Texture rescaling, finding one off the back. The Paranoia gets himself a second. Looks for a little bit more. Ash joining in. We'll be able to clean up the 2 remaining players. Fast hit attempt. Very quickly shut down his drone. Forces Scuba back around the corner. Not done. Nope, does just about get deep enough to actually spot him out.
Triggered.
And with position now known, I think it's going to be an exercise in seeing if Scuba try to get a bit of damage in, but double face here at the Alley. A little bit of a high-low setup. Swings in, finds the first. Gets the second. Now suddenly trying to make a go of it, but Foxy9 does manage to swing the corner fast enough to find the punish. Still decent damage, decent charges built up, but that's going to be Gen.G closing on the round.
That right there is exactly why.
Keeping them guessing. Sonic sensor to try to alert if they come storming forward into this market position, as there you go. Stun goes off, Texture now on the line. Finds the first, Ethan going to be taken down, overdrive. Going to be sent, Paranoid. Slides across the opposite side, the fast lane, just repositioning consistently here, but now out into the open, but still is just too damn fast. Real util here. Not this way to push, so plays back over towards the spawn. TP coming through, ends up getting canceled. On, cleared, the slide across Ana, just breaking the aim. Tries to go for the overdrive though, and Munchkin's right there at Boba, striking him down. Texture at the same time, able to find the kill. To push up over the top, the re-peek, Sam.
Down B.
Now, all alone to try to clutch it out, the 1v2. Paranoia coming through, has to stick the plan. Ash drops down and stops him before he can draw the weapon out. Up will be retained. Gen.G get up 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, again, Karan did a TP to get into this position.
In around the back. He's not watching for it. Ooh, gets timing. Seems like they thought maybe this was going to be a little bit of a pump fake outside of A. The lines of the players still lurking around mid, so Karan getting taken down. It's a very good sign here for NRG to try to close this gap ever so slightly.
Yeah, just maybe looking for Scuba. I don't think he ever saw him. Just trying to figure out exactly where he was. That gives the neural theft here. They're just going to try to push their way forward. Going to get stunned up and taken down by Foxy9.
And once again, just chokehold here on the site. Aftershock forcing the reposition. Foxy just looking to double up the angle, and Scuba now going to be taken down over by Tiles. Munchkin finding the lurk. That opens him up to go for the push over towards Market. Spike now going to be left on the floor. Texture finding some, and Foxy is getting himself another multi-kill round. 3 this time.
Thought about playing out towards mid, but
TP to spawn. Mata sprints all the way forward here.
Sensor tree.
As looking for the grab. And it's going to be quickly cleared out. Fast lane going to be set up. Eventually the break is there, and Foxy9 taken down, so no way to try to play off the back of this one. Munchkin now trapped within the pit as the rest of the team tries to get rotated across here towards the A site. Great free fire, however. Clearing out one. Ash going to be taken down as relay ball sent flying. Sam's actually jumped over top of Texture. Trade is going to be there. And still NRG in with a solid advantage. Mata trying to break the crosshair of Karan, who's got 1 bullet remaining. And he cannot make it connect to his skull. Munchkin's position known the entire time. Ethan hiding back in Market. Fault line at the ready. Scuba, the first to challenge, the first to fall. Munchkin pushing, catching, finding him. And my God, can he actually clutch it out? Taps it, has no real read. Here's the footsteps now. Just running out of it. As Ethan can just play back. The first shorty pump not gonna connect. Munchkin cannot win this round here for Gen.G, but he can make sure that everyone from NRG goes down with him.
yeah, this is a really great play call here by Ethan and NRG. Only a Guardian. Yeah, only a Guardian though for Sam. Oh boy.
His position going to be known, but as the fast lane, quick move of the exit. Foxy9 taken down. Sam finds a kill there. Brock, however, dead. Trying to make their way forward here onto the side. The swing out. Karan eventually dealt with. Sam good with a second kill. As he finds himself a third. Ash just couldn't steady that spray. Now Scuba goes ahead, engages with the flank. And once again, it's going to be Munchkin on this lurk. As the weight up the cage doesn't want to make a peep.
Spike planted.
Just huge for Sam. Big couple kills with the Guardian.
Poison orb emitting.
Smoke dissipates. Sam up over the top. And there you go. 4K for Sam. Massive round. 4 rounds for NRG now on the board. 7-5 would be a decent rescue of this half.
Yeah, absolutely. You wouldn't feel too bad about that. Get your feet underneath you. Just again, these aggressive lurks, these aggressive flanks, they're turning up the tempo like we saw at the beginning of the map, and now it's starting to pay off. Now they're starting to get the read. Foxy gets paranoid, has to back off.
Net out barrier mesh as well. Shot gonna go wide, the slide forward, and Texture gets the no-scope. Put down Mata, still eats a decent amount of damage. Ash gonna be taken out at the same time as all the rest of NRG piling forward here onto the B side. The Rolling Thunder gonna be going across that, gets a connection onto Karan. Munchkin, however, unspotted until the Prowler ends up coming through. Snakebite gonna be dropped down, Flash finding a bit of a connection there. Munchkin still dancing around, but Karan able to find one. Scuba watching the angle. Takes him apart, Texture having to swing into the angle. Low on HP, the shot goes wide, but Texture able to skirt back. Stays alive as Munchkin tries to make something happen, but cannot. His last 2 rounds here from Sam, looking fantastic. Texture runs out of rounds. Removes the dart, the shorty, strikes Sam. 2 back-to-back monstrous rounds here from the Omen, gets NRG up to 5.
A nice comeback here at the end, led by Sam, the controller for NRG. Fantastic work from him.
Stamina taking over to the lobby, just in a couple rounds of play. Spot out there onto Brock. A couple players relays that here to the team, so NRG now gonna start, get the rotate going over towards this A site. Barrier mesh to try to hold them back. It's Karan in the spike planted here on the ground.
Spike planted.
Base over towards defender's side. It's gonna be a massive fight here in the alleyway. Brock now down to 8. Munchkin, Texture, to go ahead and scoop up some kills. Scuba now, work cut out for him. Setting up the cage.
Oh my God.
Sam finding a nice little tap there. Texture gonna be taken down, but needing a bit more of that. As Foxy's position going to be a constant concern here, and the time is starting to get away from him. Net not connecting, Foxy's shots do. Scuba now pinged out, pushing forward, dead. Munchkin gets 3, and that's gonna be Gen.G taking down the pistol.
Gen.G finding the weak side of the map here. Just these slow creep ups. Ethan holding a tight angle. Had to clear the drone. Spam battle, but nobody really taking any damage there. So Gen.G be able to get the plant down, play for post plant.
Oh, getting the spot. Scuba in position for the punish. Foxy does get taken down. Just wanting to get that forward util in. Now it doesn't matter at all. A bit of a team flash there. There's Karan waiting to send this paranoia. Sends it out, saves off one. Dart him over the top, or rather, clear the haunt. As Munchkin able to find 2 kills. Gen.G in position to try to get this bonus conversion, but Brock actually catches a straight headshot on the Karen through the box. Incredibly unlucky there for the Omen, but Gen.G still have the cleanup. They still have control. 10-5 now, starting to run away with it. Not being noted, but all the same, Gen.G looking to explore greener pastures here on the map.
A little bit of duel coming. Mata versus Texture, and Mata pre-fires, but Texture gets it on the swing.
Yeah, just a quick reset. And now they're rotating back in towards this A site. This time, no real ambiguity. Munchkin still cut off from the rest of the squad. Try to go for that linger. Ethan going to be the first line of defense. Siesta trying to win this out. Doesn't manage to do so, but Karan quickly strikes him down. The A site now open for the taking. Quick rotates. It's Brock sliding forward. It's to a spot where he can try to hold the line, but Ash quickly replies. Sets him down in the pit now.
Spike
Blooms.
planted.
The push forward, getting spammed out, some damage across, but Ash again, Johnny on the spot. Keeps the Viper, the IGL, and Captain protected.
Cover going out.
Some, it would be a monstrous clutch, but Foxy won't let it get started. Won't let him get that first kill.
Overdrive available. Stinger going to be bought down here for Texture. Wants to get this done with the ult, seemingly. Has plenty of money.
Overdrive popped. Just looking to try to run down Som. It does need a decent amount of damage from the shock dart, but does stay alive in the end. Munchkin, however, continuing on his warpath.
Poison orb emitting.
Clears out Brock quickly, making it even. There's Mata on the jiggle peak. Oh! Som on the push forward. Low HP, no problem. Some very clean taps. He puts NRG in an advantageous position. Annihilation going to be online here from Foxy 9. The spike down on the floor. Not sure if there's much of anything that they can do. Karan does not have the From the Shadows available to try to get the pickup. So they're going to make a go of it. Going to have to fight their way through tooth and nail. Well, as NRG looks like they're going to be sticking around on this map for a little bit longer. Foxy up over the top. Tries to go for the transfer. It's a tiny bit of damage, but cannot find the kills.
Karan, though,
I have the spike.
gets the spike, has enough time to maybe do something. 1v3 clutch to end the map would be quite a spectacle, to say the least.
30
but
seconds left.
And here's this camera. It's not toggled at the moment, but there you go. Scuba catching a glimpse, and that says, it says to Karan, okay, well, I can just run for it now.
Cover going out.
Smoke on the setup. The lurk forward the tap, anticipating it, but not winning out the fight. Scuba can go ahead, upgrade over to the Vandal from the Stinger. There's NRG, hold on by a thread, needing 6 more rounds in a row to go to OT.
nobody home from NRG to receive.
Quick correction on what I had said a couple minutes ago, and of course it's going to be Paper X versus Fnatic, I should say that. Oh, a little bit of a misread there, as Karan, well, quick to swing out and find the one, but does get traded out. As well.
They're gonna just kind of make a go of it. So much to work with, though.
Annihilation at the ready. There's the bounce. Looking for the kill, is getting dragged in, and Texture on the slide. Able to clean that one up. That leaves Mata now all alone in a 1v3. It's been a rough go of it so far. It looks like it's going to end in the same fashion. 13-6, Gen.G looking fired up here on their map pick of Sunset.
You know, you have the Omen paranoia from Karan for the side of Gen.G. And otherwise, it's just the smokes, the KJ util, the Sova util.
Gambling in the correct position. We saw Gen.G avoid this on Sunset. This time it seems like they're a bit more committed. Not looking to go on the rotate out.
30 seconds
There's a
left.
spot on the player there, and having Mata able to find one though. Karin going to be taken down. Some decent damage dealt, but kills not yet found here for Gen.G. As Texture sliding forward, it's met with his demise. Ash eventually able to find one. Brock now picked apart. They try to hold this spike in for the plant, scaling off the back of the wall. Foxy able to find one. Ash now all alone, just the classic. Pulls back away, but no recon for 20 seconds, no shock darts. He's playing against a Sheriff and a Ghost. Peeks in, drops down, and that is going to be Sam able to go ahead and collect the kill. So NRG once again finding the opening pistol.
Yeah, maybe anticipating that they can catch somebody, kind of pin them in that spot off the alarm bot.
Driving top yellow. Recon avoided. Scuba, however, too many targets. Can't really get the damage across, and Texture is able to collect it.
Plant the spike.
Sam immediately rotating over, grabbing up the Vandal. Close plant. Swings it. Could be a massive punish, but just can't get out wide enough. Brock will be able to find Ash, though. In the end, 4v4. So around the back, Ethan trying to get the one taps here on the Foxy 9. This managed to win out the fight. Ethan gone, Sam dead. Cloudburst forward, Paranoia connecting. Mata trying to scale up. Tries to go for the updraft. Gets bogged down, now on the swing. Finds the headshot, Karin eventually dead. The follow-up shot, gorgeous. Texture on the floor, now a 2v2. Already decent damage dealt, but Foxy interrupting the defuse. Knows that it's not held to half. No, the time is dwindling. Foxy finds the fight, gets a 3K, and Gen.G get on the board. He's trying to fake it out here.
Oh.
Now Munchkin's joining in, so it seems like they're hoping that they've sold a fake on A, and now we'll try to rotate over. Sam going down, though.
30 seconds left.
Well, Gen.G kind of pick of the litter when it comes down to the sights. Brock, however, in position to try to stop them in their tracks with this Odin. Just waiting, playing it patiently. Default plan, Ash down, so very low. Texture as well, tagged up. Waiting for timing, once that spam to resume, and now gets caught. And Scuba slides in right behind in the smoke with that Stinger in hand. Sync by the fly through. Foxy ready with a bit of a crossfire angle as Mata pressured out, some pre-fire through the wall. Tags into 32, and Munchkin's able to find one. Scuba gonna be taken down, finds himself a second. Brock now on the floor. The Odin no longer a concern. Ash finds Ethan, and Mata does fall. Operator going to be left behind as Gen.G tied up 2-2.
From Gen.G.
One down.
Nice early win for Texture there. Through the smoke, Munchkin. Gonna get Scuba and Brock. Absolutely ridiculous. And then Foxy 9 doing a good job on the flanks. Coming into the 5th round of the half.
Mata once again trying to get forward. Ethan, great shot, does find Karin. So far, Mata unscouted. Finds Foxy 9 to boot. Drops down. Weapon not gonna be picked up, but Mata, a belter of a shot. Can now try to go for the gun. Munchkin tucking into the corner, trying to dodge out the drone, but it goes deep enough, it spots him. Snake bite, trying to send it here at his feet, and they'll flush him out. This is a gorgeous round for NRG. As they pull off the Thrifty, Mata gets it started, closes it, and NRG tie us up again. They're much more vulnerable with the knives in hand.
But Munchkin's hearing all these footsteps, so
He's gonna try to find the timing, and he's able to do so.
Poison orb emitting.
Immediately cleans up Sam, just down below the window is Ethan. He's gonna try to slide into position to get the catch on this tube exit, but the turret placement from Foxy 9 is that down him, but Ethan still snaps onto Munchkin's head. Cleans up the kill, and now Gen.G player advantage, but Reckoning in play. Foxy repositions, sends down the lockdown, but Stun's still connecting. NRG gonna push forward, gonna try to clear this out. Ethan has found it, and now is safe to stick around, but he's tagged down the 9, and as the COVID does fall, so too shall the Harbor. Push out, Brock hitting onto 3, looking for the 4th, but Scuba will collect it. NRG.
They're on a weaker buy, a couple Guardians. Phantom for Texture. Oh, Mata.
Foxy is just dead. Yeah, Mata. He has come alive. Here's the pre-fire. Smokes getting raised. Tap attempts, but yep, the call to rotate now going to be made. But as you say, Mata in such a fantastic spot to try to interrupt this. They have to be aware, but it's actually going to be the TP forward. With the orb taken, Ash wins the fight at range. Rare whiff here in this map, at least. There's a weapon going to be watched. Psalm trying to see if that cross comes through. Scrits back across the opposite side, and Ash will be intercepted. Backside now opened up. Texture going to be trying his luck off screen, getting ready to peek in, but Karan at the same time here on the site, able to find Brock. Bring it now into a 3v3. Smoke going to be cycled shoulder to shoulder with two players. The smoke falling. Munchkin able to find one. The trade coming in. Texture now trying to arrive, and Munchkin holding his own. The pit going to be invested as he tries to make this an impossible task for Sam. Would need to get onto the spike right here and now. Cannot do so. This pit will go ahead and confirm the round win as Munchkin wants to try to take the weapon out of hand, but cannot do so. Loses his own. Gen.G fight back. Mata sprinting over, joining in with the rest of the squad. Double implant though. Munchkin spotted, but nothing they can do about it. Takes Brock's head clean off. Knives just dumped. Lockdown coming through, but it's a fairly shallow one. Forces them back away, but that's a massive win. Scuba able to find the kill on the counter. That second layer has been rotated back around Foxy, joining in with the rest of the team as Mata once again trying to take some forward space. And Ethan this time mows them down, picking them apart. They're back yellow.
Standing ahead.
Recon over the top. Banana to try to be lobbed in. It's a little bit shallow, but it does enough to distract. Kills get cleaned up. Scuba now trying to arrive. Has the hold to half. The shock dart flies, the spam comes in. Ash with a 3K gets Gen.G tied 4-4.
Oh boy. Sam has to peel back.
It gets over the top, allows them to scale forward. Alarm bot just here around the corner as per usual. Gets triggered, gets cleared. Sam has to reposition. Ethan up over the top, trying to get some damage in. Eats a little bit in kind. But eventually does get flushed out. Munchkin able to find that kill. As Gen.G just storm forward, overwhelming the players here on site. Shock dart not going to be in position. They misread the plant spot. Now you've got Texture lurking forward over towards Kitchen. Back Snowman. Drop downs coming through. Weapons going to be swapped. Karan the first layer here, and they have to try to break through. He wins the fight. Scuba dead. The smoke now popped. Free fire on the angle. Karan trying to hound them down. Cloudburst to cover the escape. Texture now activated, rotating across, trying to get into position to intercept. Might just get timing here. Nearly does, but still gets the readjustment. Brock just cannot get the shots to connect.
No charges left.
A little bit brutal here for them. This is just going to be the one weapon held onto for the moment at least. Is Texture up and over the top, dropping down at Boiler, trying to find this, just playing.
Pinks came out. Gen.G being diligent about the space they gave up. Are they going to be ready for this one?
Seems like they are. Texture trying to inch forward. Mata finding 2 kills. Huge. Tail wins his way out. Monstrous pick up there for the Jet of NRG. Gives them a real opportunity at tying it up again, keeping things neck and neck here on the map. Position noted. Karan not ready for Ethan. Wall immediately getting ready to rise. It's now just Ash and Foxy9 left in a 2v5. Over the top, Foxy pushing the wall, able to find one. Mata going to be taken down, rides the rope, looking for a little bit more. As Scuba end up falling. Foxy tagged low. The flank getting ready to come through. Sam sprinting his way over. Time starting to tick. Spike just now recovered.
10 seconds left.
If he plants in the open, could be at risk. You can tell he's trying to get Sam out, but he doesn't know where he's at. And Sam now strikes. 5-5, NRG. Not letting Gen.G run away.
Yeah, just phenomenal stuff again from Mata.
Drone will go over the top. It's the ping. Sphere available, still just going to be pocketed though. This Texture tries to go on the opener. Reckoning in response, looking to save them off. Foxy, however, finds the opening kill. B site now available for the taking. This is going to be a TP from Karan, just escorting that spike across. Ethan, however, here in mid. Cloudburst coming down, catches a glimpse, but they see him and challenges the angle for the fight. Ash advantaged, able to find that kill, and now Sam dead as well.
Spike planted.
A little bit of damage done. Ooh, Karan. Shock dart and a shot from Brock.
Still sticking around, and I think Texture might have been able to see him there. He wants to take these weapons out of their hands. Immediately sliding forward. Seems like Scuba going to be suspicious of this weapon drawn out, about the clash. The swing coming in, and Texture just instantaneous with the punish. Won't be ready for Brock in this position.
My ult is ready.
Once again, seems like maybe one player from NRG able to retain a weapon, but Gen.G securing 6 here at least for the half. And Mata gets tucked into this corner. Are they going to read this at all? Texture for the moment. Checking the angle. There you go. Shots flying through, but Ash quickly trades it back. Jet for Jet. Use it as a bit of a stalemate, but we'll have to wait and see. And now it seems like it is going to be the Sova going for the plant. Some creeping back over by Orange, up into the smoke. Plant here on the corner. And that's going to be the kill on the Ash. Time now starting to dwindle.
10 seconds left.
Having to commit in for this one now. Charon pushing forward, able to find one. Som taken down. As Recon will get cleared. Here's the Stinger. Goes for the push. Just waiting for that wall to fall, but Scuba peeks in. A flank angle. That completely disrupts the flow here from Gen.G. Foxy9 trying to reposition. Eats the decay. Here's the reload on the far side of the wall. Just waiting for the timing. Swings. Finds a headshot instantly.
Last player standing.
Bringing it now to the 1v1, and Scuba can't get the weapon ready in time. Was trying to go for the swap, but Foxy is there. Gen.G out in front, 7-5. Question is, do they read this position at top screens? The wall about to fall. Mata sends up some shots, but has to drop away. Karen riding up the top, and Munchkin just fishing one out there. As, okay, wall falls. It's a shooting squad as Mata gets the one tap. Munchkin going to be taken down. Out into the open goes Texture, but Foxy9 swings around the back of 410. Scuba low. Foxy riding forward. Som dead. Foxy down to 1 HP. Scuba at 10. Some clean shots from the Ghost would certainly get it done. Looks for it, but Foxy9. It's something about Icebox. Comes up with a 4K in the pistol. Outlaw not in sight. Still a good amount of weaponry though. Here in the hands of now, that Stinger starting to come through. Push forward, Munchkin dragging across, able to find some of Mata. Doesn't manage to draw blood as Ash goes down. Shock Dart at Karen's feet, and this buy is looking to work a treat. Just Foxy and Texture left versus 4. As the Bulldog upgrade does come through. Foxy plays it patient, waits back, drone not spotting. Jumps over the top, just trying to keep it quiet here. Back box, nothing spotted. Forward corner plant here. Checks out back sight, nothing going to be noted there. Some shots flying, Texture checking that left angle, nothing going to be spotted. Tries to go for the flick, it's going to be Foxy9 able to find the kill on the Mata. The plant still a world away. Dead now to the poison, as that is going to be Scuba collecting an NRG. The force buy works a treat, immediately nullifying the pistol.
Yeah, so Gen.G just going to give a Guardian over to Texture.
Yeah, given that he just had the sheriff in the previous round, has the money to try to go for this, but is immediately going to be taken down. Outlaw in play, Munchkin will scoop up the weapon. Doesn't allow it to go into the hands of NRG. That is still going to be a very nice early advantage as NRG.
Toxins going
A
up.
win here. One round will be separating. See if Munchkin has anything to say about it. He is a Guardian Master, finding 2 quick kills, immediately pauses within the Poison Orb. They're still trying to fish for him. Surviving with 11 health here as Munchkin now tucks out, gets himself the safety. The advantage here in hand. Shock Darts finding damage, Foxy9 down to 48. Creeping back over. Munchkin looking for some timing shots, but
30 seconds left.
they want to play this out here in this position. Wall coming up, and Munchkin finds the timing. Foxy gets Brock, and we're just going back and forth. The force buy into the Hero Guardian, pass into Munchkin's hands. Mata, nothing more to be
10
done.
seconds left.
The time is gone, the round Gen.G's.
Gen.G here, not able to get a full buy going, but plenty of firepower behind this.
No timeout call, but also no clear on the recon. This gets out enough information and Texture. I mean, he hears the drops. Goes on a timing. Som loses his head. Damage on the Karin, puts him down to 10. The Outlaw shot disconnects, but kill can't be found, and Ash counter spams, finding a headshot on the Ethan. 2-player advantage now, here in the hands of Gen.G.
And that's the Reckoning gone.
30
work cut out
seconds
for
left.
him. Plays it quietly. No timing shots, but a timing bit of util here. At the ready, sends it now down. Mana, great push, finds the headshot. Munchkin ends up on the floor as knives now get popped. NRG realizing how much they really need this round win, and knives can carve up 2 players instantly. Aaron, however, reading this pretty decently, but it's about to be caught. Util in hand. The peek coming through, looking for a bit more damage going to be dealt. Mana slides back out. Texture goes up and over the top, hunting, chasing for him, but Mana again doing wonders here for the squad. The peek, Texture finds the kill, but eats the damage. The bite ends up bouncing off the top. Doesn't really do too much here for them.
Last player standing.
Scuba, they have the damage on their side. The cleanup is going to be coming through. Weapons can be scooped up here as long as the spike doesn't go off. Big cluster, all of NRG playing around green at the moment.
I suggest you move.
There's Reckoning going to be coming through. Munchkin trying to go for the pre-fire, but ends up eating a good amount of damage. Tagged down to 51. Up and over the top goes Texture. Does get noted. Has to back away. Gen.G now a rough position to try to go for the retake. Double push up the Snowman. Wall falling, Som into the open. Reset bound. Munchkin gets Mana. Suddenly, player advantage is theirs. Kill for Foxy9. Give him the lockdown as well. He'll jump across. Eats a good amount of damage. Then can't quite confirm the kill yet. Texture now felled. The Jet no longer a concern. Foxy9 dead. Ult gonna be gained in his demise.
Last player standing.
As Ash flushing forward, finding one. Shock darts could absolutely wreck them. As the recons get exchanged, the scale forward, Ash gonna be taken down. The swing out, the wall bang shot. It's held to happen. Munchkin just cannot get there in time. The round goes the way of NRG.
You know, the Viper's Pit was used just to scale to sight and to get the lockdown placed. Texture has the op and he's got a kill. Right off the rip, there's one for Karin, traded by Scuba.
Player advantage. Seems like NRG still going to look to try to charge forward here. Drone getting the spot. Texture looking for the mid-air. Somehow does not have that one connect. Unscopes, free peeks. Pit now from the attacker side in play, but it's going to be Ethan getting caught up in some spam. Spike on the ground, going to get scooped up into the hands of Scuba. That puts him at risk if he tries to go for this plant. And Munchkin now is in around the back. NRG pretty much trapped, and there's only one way forward, and that's the fight.
Trying to bait out a response. There it is.
Just Fury does get used. Forced now into the back of the pit. The ult expiring. Recon at the ready. Sent. Cleared. Some counter spam. Foxy eating some damage. Munchkin now arriving and mowing them both down. Diffuse to be found. Gen.G regained the lead by 1. Poison Orb going to be set up, playing now on the harsh 90-degree angle. The Reckoning coming in. Texture force reposition once again, just constantly being rerouted. NRG doing well to ensure that this operator cannot get set up.
You should run.
Now fishing. Spam from Foxy9, able to find one. This time, a much deeper lockdown, pushes all of Gen.G away.
Spike
Kamada
planted.
Gets stuck to Snowman. Paranoia connecting. Ash clears it out. Very well read here. The Scuba tries to hold forward, gets a dink there onto Karin, but cannot confirm the kill, and Som cannot hold his own at Kitchen. Gets taken down as Ethan. It's going to be death from above as Gen.G string together to further separate themselves.
For the orb necessarily, it's just a set play.
Texture up and over the top. Plenty of players, though, from NRG to try to absorb this pressure as they swing down. Looks for one. Texture does find the headshot. Brock take it out. Texture says, well, happy with that. They back away.
It's unexpected. You would think with the op still in play that they might not go for something like that. Get the one and done and peel back. Super interesting play call there from Gen.G. Well thought out.
They'll have the op reposition. Let's peek in, and Mata doesn't manage to get it done. Any damage, it would have had the kill. The bullets just go whizzing past, the texture hits him center mass. Aaron being joined, Ash pushing forward, Recon over the top. Cleared, Karan's position being spammed out, but just like that, they confirm a flawless as Texture finds his second.
But Gen.G not making too much noise. Munchkin just trying to figure out. Saw ahead, and he gets one and gets a dink on the other.
And Mata just getting completely bogged on the entry Psalm now.
Down A.
The last one standing, having to do it all. Spike is in hand, but knives have popped, and Texture swooping in from behind. Close corner, has to clear it, and cannot. 13-10, a solid run, but NRG, they will falter here in the playoffs and be eliminated as Gen.G move forward.
You can see there, a little bit of frustration from Karan.